What if I told you that last night, at the 2025 Met Gala, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky didn't just break the internet, they shattered it completely. When the power couple arrived on the red carpet, security guards nearly lost control of the crowd. But it wasn't just their matching black and white ensembles that caused the commotion. What happened next was so unexpected, so controversial, that Anna Wintour herself had to intervene. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because the story I'm about to tell you reveals what really happened that night, including the shocking secret these two superstars have been hiding from the public for months. The first Monday in May had always been sacred in the fashion world, but the 2025 Met Gala was about to rewrite history. As the golden sunset painted the New York skyline, the steps of the Metropolitan Museum of Art awaited the arrival of fashion royalty. Little did the world know that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky had been planning something unprecedented for 6 months. "They're coming," whispered an excited reporter as a sleek, midnight blue Rolls-Royce pulled up to the curb. The crowd fell silent in anticipation. The door opened slowly, and there stood ASAP Rocky in a striking black formal ensemble that exuded classic elegance with a modern twist. His suit, a masterpiece of traditional tailoring with contemporary details, featured a crisp white collared shirt adorned with an eye-catching diamond collar piece that sparkled brilliantly under the camera flashes. The perfectly fitted black waistcoat and jacket were complemented by a slim black tie, creating a monochromatic look that was both sophisticated and bold. His signature cornrows and dark sunglasses completed the look, giving him an aura of cool confidence. "My inspiration was classic Hollywood with a hip-hop edge," Rocky would later explain to Vogue. "Fashion should honor tradition while breaking rules." But it was what happened next that sent gasps through the crowd and crashed social media servers worldwide. Rihanna emerged from the vehicle wearing what would instantly become the most talked-about Met Gala outfit in history. Her ensemble brilliantly reimagined masculine formal wear with a feminine power twist. A striking black oversized suit with pinstripe details that nodded to 1940s gangster style. The dramatic wide-brimmed black hat framed her face perfectly, while her polka-dotted ascot tie added a playful touch to the otherwise serious attire. The structured shoulders of her jacket created a commanding silhouette that photographers couldn't capture enough of. "Fashion is about remembering where we've been while creating where we're going," Rihanna told the stunned reporters. Her perfectly tailored pinstripe trousers and the way she carried herself with such confidence created a gender-fluid aesthetic that fashion critics would analyze for months afterward. What made the moment even more spectacular was how perfectly coordinated they were. A modern-day Bonnie and Clyde of high fashion, their matching black and white color schemes creating a visual harmony that photographers couldn't get enough of. The way they moved together down the carpet showed a practiced elegance that spoke of their deep connection. "We wanted to show how fashion can be a dialogue between two people," Rocky explained. "Two distinct voices creating one harmonious statement." The couple's grand entrance took a full 17 minutes, each step carefully choreographed. Museum curators would later confirm that this was the longest and most elaborate entrance in Met Gala history. Social media platforms reported record-breaking traffic, with over 7 million posts about the couple appearing within the first hour. Inside the gala, the spectacle continued. The theme for 2025, Boundaries and Beyond, Fashion's New Frontier, seemed tailor-made for the couple's vision. They moved through the museum's halls like living art, their outfits interacting with the exhibits in ways that left other celebrities, themselves dressed in extraordinary creations, watching in admiration. "What we're witnessing tonight is not just fashion, but the future," said Anna Wintour, the longtime Vogue editor and Met Gala chair. For the first time in 20 years, she was seen removing her signature sunglasses to better appreciate the technical marvel of Rihanna's ensemble. The couple had collaborated with a team of 86 artisans, engineers, and designers from 17 countries to create their looks. The project had been kept so secret that team members only worked on isolated components, with only 3 people besides the couple understanding the full vision until the night of the gala. "We've been planning this for nearly a decade," Rihanna revealed during a rare interview inside the event. "Some of the technology didn't even exist when we first conceptualized it. We had to wait for the world to catch up to our imagination." What made their triumph even more remarkable was the revelation that both outfits were created using entirely sustainable materials. The fabrics were developed from regenerated ocean plastic and agricultural waste, while the illumination used a revolutionary battery technology powered by kinetic energy from their movements. We wanted to show that the future of fashion isn't just about appearance but responsibility, Rocky explained to a captivated group of fashion veterans. Several designers in their 70s and 80s, legends in their own right, were seen taking notes during his impromptu lecture on sustainable fashion technology. A touching moment came when a 93-year-old fashion pioneer, who had attended the very first Met Gala in 1948, approached the couple with tears in her eyes. "You've accomplished what we could only dream of," she told them, her voice trembling with emotion. "You've made fashion matter again." The evening reached its pinnacle when the couple took center stage for the gala's traditional first dance. As the orchestra began playing, their outfits started a mesmerizing transformation in perfect harmony with the music. The technology responded to the sonic vibrations, creating patterns that flowed between their two ensembles like visual conversations. "They're not just wearing the art, they are the art," murmured a prominent museum curator, who immediately began discussions about acquiring the outfits for permanent exhibition. What the public didn't see was the near disaster that had occurred just hours before their arrival. A power surge had temporarily disabled the electromagnetic components in Rihanna's dress, threatening to derail months of preparation. With just 40 minutes to spare, a young engineer from Seoul made an emergency repair using components from her own electric vehicle and a solution that came to her in what she described as a moment of inspired panic. By midnight, fashion history had been rewritten. Veteran journalists who had covered the event for decades declared it the most significant fashion moment of the century. Design schools around the world announced they would be creating new courses based on the technological innovations showcased by the couple. "What Rihanna and ASAP Rocky have done tonight is establish fashion as the ultimate interdisciplinary art form," said the Metropolitan Museum's director. "They've brought together technology, sustainability, music, visual art, and cultural history in a way that transcends conventional boundaries." As the couple prepared to leave, they revealed one final surprise. Their outfits would be disassembled the next day, with components being donated to 50 emerging designers from underprivileged communities around the world. Each designer would receive materials, technology, and mentorship to create their own boundary-pushing work. "Fashion gave us a voice when we were coming up," Rihanna explained. "It's our responsibility to make sure new voices can be heard too." The couple departed as they had arrived, spectacularly. Their vehicle, revealed to be fully electric and custom-designed, illuminated with the same technology as their outfits, creating the illusion that they were driving away in a vessel made of liquid starlight. In the days that followed, the impact of their appearance rippled through culture. Museum attendance among young people surged by 70%. Applications to fashion and design programs reached record highs. Environmental organizations reported unprecedented interest in sustainable materials. Perhaps most telling was a comment from a 19-year-old design student who had camped out overnight to catch a glimpse of the couple. "Before tonight, I thought fashion was just about clothes," she said. "Now I understand it can change how we see everything." For Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, the 2025 Met Gala wasn't just another red carpet moment. It was the culmination of a shared vision and a statement about fashion's potential to inspire, unite, and transform. They had arrived as celebrities and departed as visionaries, having transformed the world's most prestigious fashion event into something that even those who had attended for decades had never experienced before: a glimpse into the future. And as fashion historians would note years later, it was the night that the king and queen of fashion earned their crowns, not just for what they wore, but for forever changing what fashion could be. And there you have it, folks. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky once again proved why they're the undisputed king and queen of fashion at the 2025 Met Gala. Their stunning black and white coordinated looks not only paid homage to classic Hollywood glamour, but also broke new ground in celebrity couple styling. What stood out to me most was how they managed to balance tradition with their signature edge, something our generation can certainly appreciate. What did you think of their bold fashion statement? Did it remind you of any iconic looks from your younger days? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story about fashion's royal couple, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I bring you these celebrity stories every week, and trust me, next week's tale about the unexpected friendship between two Hollywood legends is one you won't want to miss. As the night came to a close and the last flashes of cameras faded into the night, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky had not only left their mark on the Met Gala, but had also proven that their influence on fashion, culture, and love was undeniable. The elegant chaos of the evening, the whispers of admiration, and the flashes of their bold, unapologetic style will remain etched in the minds of all who witnessed it. As they walked hand in hand, their story was just beginning, and the world could only wait for the next chapter of this iconic duo to unfold.